Another guy that will likely be affected by the changes to the Browns offense is Nick Chubb. Not that he's going to be used any less or any more, but just a little differently.
When you look at film and you see the Browns, they didn't overuse. They haven't warmed the tread on Nick Chubb at all. So when you think of Nick Chubb, you just think about here. So here they're going to run an weak outside zone here. This is out of 10 and 11 personnel. This would be kind of what they're transforming to with Watson. So then you're going to run a pin and pull scheme here. Now they can use on the edge, they can use multiple guys at that pin and pull scheme. It doesn't have to be a tight end. Now they're going to run their counter and their gap scheme, and this is with the backside guard and tackle pulling. So it gives them an idea of still being in 13 personnel again. So going back to it, you got the wide zone out of 10, 11 personnel. The next film you're going to see is this pin and pull, where you're actually going to have Njoku as a split out guy. So you get this idea that Chubb, with Watson, there's only so many snaps in a game. So you got to assume that Chubb is going to get between 12 and 17 carries. Well, these 12 or 17 carries now, I think, are going to come more out of this spread. But you can see not having a fullback does not take away from the Browns' ability to power run the game with Nick Chubb. It just, in my opinion, I actually like it. It gets more people outside of the box. The receivers, especially the receivers the Browns have now with speed, it should force teams to be in more two safeties. And it's going to allow linemen to block linemen. Right now, the Browns run into these heavy loaded boxes with 7-8 guys. With Watson at quarterback and these receivers and a full offseason, they should see more two high hats. They should see more two safety looks. What I mean by two high hats, and they should see a 6 or even sometimes a 5-man box, which is going to give them an ability to run the ball. Linemen blocking linemen with Nick Chubb running the ball, because you got to assume now they're going to go away from this multiple running back set. They're not going to run it as much, so Nick Chubb should get the bulk of the carries, and I think they're going to do it out of this one back set. And again, this transformation for people to watch, I think, comes if Harrison Bryant's not in the game or not a part of the offensive package going into the summer. Then this is what you should see: this one back, 10 and 11 personnel power run game.
The other thing that's evident with this is with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, and on this play and the other play, nobody is really the next play coming up as well. None of the defenders are honoring that quarterback fake. Right there, if you do that with Deshaun Watson, he will beat you with your legs, with his legs.
Well, the thing that's really impressive about the Browns run game and Coach Callahan is that they run into these overloaded box all the time, and they have such good scheme, and they're such masters at running against every front they see: the odd fronts, the even fronts, the tight fronts, the blitz fronts, you name it. They practice it every single day. What Watson gives you is the ability not only to throw the ball downfield, now they have some speed, but now he gives you like you said, the ability to use his feet. So he's got to be accounted for. And when you're accounting for as a coordinator, he's got to be accounted for. That's a player. So whether that he keeps the ball or not, there's a guy assigned to him. So you're talking zone reads, you're talking all these run pass options. Again, I think Nick Chubb, in my opinion, is going to be more successful. There's going to be less people in the box. Nick Chubb is now not the focus. I think he should be the focus. I learned from my dad, so I like to run the ball. I throw the ball as well, but I really like the run game. But I think Nick Chubb is going to be even more successful with Deshaun Watson and these additions that they have, the Moores, the people they've added with speed, because it gives less people in the box. It's less people that Nick Chubb has to beat. It's less people they have to block.